A project from, hey, this is the idea, this is the concept, going through the fundraising portion of it, seeing it obviously be constructed, and then now actually tangibly be able to walk through it and no longer visualize it, actually see it and see for what it's going to do and how it's going to benefit this university and our student athletes and our fans and those people that will be a part of this for a long time. So it's an exciting day. Obviously it's not complete, but it's certainly nearing that, and we're really excited for the opening game and be able to show it off.
Where does this put you among your peers in the conference?
Well, I think really it's equal or past. I mean, the only person the only team in our league that I can think that has anything on this remote level is North Texas with their brand new Apogee Stadium, and so I think and it's going to be newer. So in some ways, it's going to put us past that. When you think about the process that's happened over our stadium, really over the last 3 years, with $22 million in the South End Zone project and what that's done for recruiting, for our student athletes, player development, our fans, the community and the club level, the new turf, now the new lighting, the new west side renovation, the press box, the renovations of the restrooms, over $45 million worth of improvements that we've done to Joe. It's just remarkable, and it's just really fun to be able to see it. And then what a schedule that we get to introduce these new renovations to, with our first game being Northwestern State and then our second game being SEC foe Mississippi State. So we're really excited about this season.
So what's the full completion date?
Well, it's middle of August, I guess, is kind of a broad term. I learned in construction, don't give a hard date. You get disappointed early. But as I said earlier, the stress level on this job site is not to the level that it was at the South End Zone. The things that we were trying to do in the very last week before our first game 3 years ago with the South End Zone, these things are being done now. And so we feel really good about being able to move in, have furniture. Will there be little odds and ends and things that we'll have to fix for the next couple months? Sure, but it's not going to be the same stress level that we had moving into the South End Zone.
I know you kind of ran through the specs a little bit already about the number of suites, but how many will there be? And what are some of the biggest improvements that you've seen from what the press box and the suite area used to look like?
Well, when going back and we said, okay, why do we need a new press box? One, we were significantly behind with our peers on the amount of revenue that we were bringing into the athletic department because we did not have the premium option that most places had. So number one was revenue. Number two was practical. Our coaches box really was divided up into two coaches rooms because in 1968 or whenever, when it opened, when the stadium opened, coaching staffs were half the size that they are now. The media, we weren't on national television every game. So practically we had outgrown the space. And the third was really kind of aesthetically, as we were improving our facility around Joe I.A. Stadium and around the athletics department, it was becoming an eyesore, and so we really need to address it. As far as the suites, we have 13 sellable suites plus a president's box on the suite level. Makes 14 suites. We have 3 additional suites on the top level, which we are here. We have the Louisiana Tech Sports Properties, the visiting AD, and the home AD that are kind of hybrid suites as far as this facility. How it's grown and impacted us, it's remarkable. It's connected more people to this university than we've had before.